So one area that we're really excited about adding to our program as we come back in summer of 2020 is our goal setting program. It's something that we've started doing over the course of the beginning of 2020. And now that we're coming back, we've got a little bit more to it. I would like to lay out for anybody that's considering doing this, why it would be beneficial to you and what you would get out of this. So goal setting, very clearly, goal setting is linked to success in athletics in a lot of different fields. And there's very clear reasons why that would be the case. It enhances your focus. It makes you sort of dialed into exactly what it is that you need to do. It makes you think about it a little bit. And once you have that thought in your mind and you have that roadmap, it's so much easier to push yourself and get through different things because you know why you're doing it. So it's not easy to do that. Sometimes it might not be clear what the next step is in there. But when you can find and set achievable goals, the next step after that is you hit those goals, you start to build confidence, you start to see that you can actually do things that you didn't think maybe at first that you could do. And it's just an upward spiral of success. A goal setting process really does speed that up. So our process, here's what we're going to do. So the first thing you need to do to set goals is you need to know where you are. You need to have a sense of what's realistic, and you need to know what that baseline is in order to make those realistic goals set. So we'll be doing our functional movement screen and now functional capacity screens together. That's something that we'll do right when everybody gets back. It's something that we do if you're new to our program. It's part of our initial evaluation. We'll be doing more strength, speed, and power testing in class. We have a new system that will help you there so you know where you're at with all those things. And we'll talk to you about your current focus in training. So thinking through at the very beginning level, do I want to focus on strength? Do I want to focus on muscle building, getting faster, getting leaner? All those different things are going to play a role in helping you to efficiently set goals. And then our 21-day challenge, the goals might not even be training related. They might have to do with other parts. But the first step is you need to know where you are with all of these different things. Once you have that, then you need to know where you want to go. So this is where we would help you as coaches in the process. If you know what it is that you want to accomplish in a general sense, we would want to help you to set achievable goals that you could do in a short period of time. So that could be improving a time in a sprint test. It could be jumping higher in our vertical test. It could be gaining weight, body weight changes. It could be going up in your performance. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be going up by weight. It could be making your technique a little bit better. So if you know something's off and it's causing you problems in there or causing pain, improving technique is a goal. It's something that would make you better. So lots of different ways to set goals. Doesn't matter really what your goal is right now, just that we would help you with that. And there's definitely a lot of things that you could improve on. Some tips, basic tips for goal setting. We want to make sure that it's specific. We want to know when we would need to achieve it by, put a deadline on it, and make sure we're working towards it. So what we will recommend is monthly goal setting, but it doesn't have to be. It could be weekly. It could be some other time frame in there. And it should always be something that's measurable. So just saying, I want to be bigger, I want to be stronger, I want to be leaner is nice, but having specific measurables, did I do it? Am I getting closer to where I want to be? The measurable part is going to be key. Again, we will help you with that. And it should be something that matters to you. So you don't want to be setting goals for somebody else, your coaches, your family, us here. You're doing it for you. And it's something that should be important to you to achieve, because when you get there, that feeling of success, that feeling of pride should run deep in you. A couple other little pieces here. So just really quickly, we have the goal tree on the wall. So a lot of the research in goal setting says that publicly stated goals are achieved at a much higher rate than somebody that keeps their goal to themselves. So all this is a tree on the wall. There's little leaves. You can write your goal on there. Everybody here can see what those goals are, not that people will be staring at it all the time. But because it's out in a public setting, it holds you a little more accountable. So the goal tree is there as a way to just further enhance your ability to set your goals. And when you do achieve those goals, we give you a little wristband, Power Source wristband. We have different types in there just to signify something that you can see, something that's tangible that you can hold on to and say, you know what, I just accomplished this. And maybe, and hopefully it will drive you to accomplish something else and something else. And that goal setting snowballs into some pretty big things. So I'll leave you with a quote from Jim Valvano. How do you go from where you are to where you want to be? I think you have to have an enthusiasm for life. You have to have a dream, a goal, and you have to be willing to work for it. So the goal setting process here is a universal goal setting philosophy. If I'm working towards something, if I'm enthusiastic about achieving something, I'm going to get a whole lot better and in a much shorter period of time because everything is structured, everything is clear in my mind, and it's much easier to push through the challenges. So if you're interested in doing this with us, just let us know. We're here. We want to do this for you. We want to help you get better results. So make sure you ask one of us.